Rapitest is a home soil testing kit that lets you measure pH and the levels of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which are the main macronutrients that plants need to grow. This kit was used on an upcoming series I have that compares 7 different soils, and this was one of the 3 testing methods. How you use it is by mixing 1 part soil to 5 parts water by volume, and the water I used was pH balanced to 7.0, and my starting ppm was 13, which is practically nothing. First, I took a cup of water, then I added a cup of soil and stirred thoroughly. I let this sit overnight, and 24 hours later, I poured this slurry into a strainer along with another 4 cups of the same water I used. The remaining water was then put into the testing chambers of each of the 4 vials up to the fill mark, and the corresponding powders were added and shaken thoroughly. For all of the vials, I let them sit for 10 minutes before reading. The instructions say that you could shake the blue vial, but not the brown or orange before reading. You could also place the vials in front of a white card or screen to get a more accurate color reading. So here are the results. RT stands for Rapitest, UD is University of Delaware. These are actual lab results on the same exact soil. And you can see there's a discrepancy in the pH. And I don't really see a pattern because this is accurate, this is close. It's a little, there's like a deviance of like 0.3, but this one's 0.6, so that kind of throws it off. Now the nitrogen seems very consistent. Depleted versus low, surplus and very high, that's pretty much the same thing. Adequate, acceptable, depleted low, and acceptable. Across the board, nitrogen is good. Phosphorus. Now, depleted and deficient seems to be on all of them except for number 6, which is adequate versus high. What throws it off is this one, number 4, is very high, whereas it's deficient. So across the board, I mean, even in the instructions, it said you could shake it again if the blue stuff sinks to the bottom, which I did for every single one. But no matter what, it always seemed like it was the same low, deficient, depleted color. Potassium, again, we see a lot of discrepancies here. Deficient versus acceptable, adequate versus very high, depleted versus very high, sufficient versus optimum, sufficient, optimum, that matched, sufficient versus low, adequate versus acceptable. So all in all, I would say the Rapitest does not work. The nitrogen works, the pH is off by like 0.3, which I guess is close enough, but the phosphorus and the potassium absolutely does not work. So in conclusion, I wouldn't recommend this product. So if it's really that important, spend the money. I mean, it cost me about $50 a test, but I'm doing it for a big upcoming soil project. If you enjoy the content, smash that like button. And for more reviews, tips on how to grow, check out my site.